10 pounds of sirloin. That's how much meat protein's in this bag of Alamo brand dog food. So there's no need to add meat to Alamo.
Football great Bubba Smith tomorrow at 9.
So, what do you think of me now?
Well, I think you're doing very well, considering you just had one of the biggest shocks of your life.
If a Martian had landed in the French yard, I'm sure I would have handled it better.
Honey, you can't blame yourself. You haven't seen him since he was a little baby. And then to have him dropped on your doorstep after 2 years, that's enough to put anybody in shock.
I don't know what to say to him.
You'll think of something.
Everything was going so well. We got our money back. We got the house. Why did this have to happen? Where is it written that Raven Whitney is not allowed to be happy?
You'll be happy again. And then knowing you'll want to share that happiness with your son.
Why did Logan do this to me? Why did he send Jamie here now?
Try to follow the light with your eyes. Even if it's just the tiniest little speck. Nothing?
No, it's the same as it was when I woke up a few hours ago.
All right, I'm going to be very tiresome. I want you to tell me exactly how you felt when you regained consciousness. I need to know. Maybe I missed something.
Miles, I'm going to be fine. Really, I am.
You said you felt some kind of disorientation.
Yeah, almost like I was waking up in the morning. Only it didn't really feel like my bed. And then it didn't really feel like morning. I opened my eyes and it was still dark.
Kind of shadowy darkness?
No, it was a pitch black and cold. Like a cold black pillow being pressed down over my face, smothering me.
And what then?
And then everything started coming back to me. My living room, me sitting in it, waiting for a man. Only when he came, he wasn't a man at all. He was just a dark shape coming through the window. I drew down on him. Boy, you know, all I remember thinking is how very, very much I missed Matthew and that now it was finally over and he could come home again. And then the world exploded. How badly was I hit?
The bullet grazed your head in mid-range of the cerebral cortex, glanced off.
You missed my eyes?
Yes?
So why can't I see?
I don't know yet. Maybe it's just a temporary trauma caused by the force of the bullet, a concussion to the cortex region.
Concussion? That's it then. That's got to be it. My eyesight will return in a few hours, won't it? Won't it, Miles?
Edge of Night is brought to you by pH Balance Secret, strong enough for a man but made for a woman. And by new Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener, now with more fabric softener freshness.
A few years ago, I was building my kids a backyard sandbox. Today, I'm heading the committee to build our neighborhood playground. Now that's a change for the better. Back then, I had to buy separate detergents and fabric softeners to clean and soften my laundry. Today, Bold 3 Detergent plus fabric softener is all I buy. Now that's better. Oh, I had my doubts one product could clean, soften, and control static cling. Not anymore. As long as Bold 3 cleans like this, let them have fun. But I know, can it really soften? No doubt about it. And I'm not easy to please. It's got just the right amount of freshness, too. And let me tell you, static clings, under control. All that from one product.
A change for the better. Bold 3.
A man, a woman. Both play hard, both perspire. But Secret Antiperspirant knows that her perspiration can be very different from his. Watch. This special pH paper proves her perspiration is several times more alkaline than his. Notice the dramatic change in her paper, which shows just how different they are. And Secret's pH balance formula works with a woman's chemistry. It actually accommodates her higher pH level, so Secret can give her the protection she needs to help stay dry all day. All this, and Secret's pretty fragrance, too. Thanks to Secret, you can play as hard as a man and still feel dry like a woman. pH Balanced Secret. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
Derek, I just ran into Jody and Preacher downstairs.
Yes, I know they couldn't stay any longer. Preacher had to take Jody to Wellington.
When did Chris wake up?
A little while ago.
I can't tell you how happy I am to hear it.
You and me both.
I have some time in between patients. Would you like me to wait with you for a while?
Yes, that would be nice. That would be nice. Hope it doesn't have to be too long. I want to speak to Chris as soon as possible. I need to find out what happened in her apartment, and I want to tell her about a certain suspect.
Mm-hmm. And that couldn't wait a day or two.
I get the feeling you can read my mind.
Mm-hmm. We're trained to read minds.
I bet you are. I suppose now I'd find any excuse. I want to see her. I want to be with her. I just want to hear her tell me that she's going to be all right. That's all I care about, is just knowing she's all right. You know, honey, a while ago when we were living in those servants' quarters, I asked you about your previous marriages.
I remember. I told you I wasn't ready to talk about it.
I'd never asked you about it before then, and I haven't mentioned anything about it since. I figured that when you were ready to talk about it, you would. You want to talk to me about it now?
Well, there really isn't too much to tell. I mean, you already know about Ian Devereaux and Jefferson Brown.
No. But Kevin Jameson and Logan Swift were just names to me. Kevin was an adult when Geraldine adopted him. I hardly ever saw him.
Geraldine was grooming Kevin Jameson to be the next president of the United States. And I was going to be the first lady. Isn't that funny?
Did you love him?
So what's the verdict?
Well, aside from your eyesight, there's nothing at all physically wrong with you.
What about the eyesight?
It's too early to tell yet. But look, Chris, we gotta call in a specialist.
Specialist? And my eyesight isn't going to return in a few hours.
It could. I don't have any idea, but you know us doctors, we can't let nature take its course. We gotta meddle. That's the nature of the profession.
Miles?
Yes, Chris.
What is it makes you think I need a specialist?
Oh, now look, I'm a good GP, you know, but I don't have the kind of expertise needed to make an accurate diagnosis in a case like that. I don't want to frighten you. That's the last thing in the world I want to do. But, you know, it would make me feel better if we had an ophthalmologist take a look at you, just as a precaution.
Yeah, okay, fine. You know, call in whoever you want, but I'm not blind. Not really. I'll be able to see just as well as I ever could. In time.
Hello, Jean. Sorry to call so late, but I'm worried about Mike. I don't like the sound of his cough. It's very congested. Formula 44D? Thanks.
Take strength from this. Vicks Formula 44D is now twice as strong to loosen worrisome chest congestion. It also quiets coughing and helps drain nasal congestion. And it's the only leading formula that can do all that.
See, honey, nothing to worry about.
Vicks Formula 44D, made stronger to take the worry out of congested coughs.
The year 2081, and Wendy Mead is having company.
Rodney, set the table. I'll dial chicken a la Wendy. And now for a beautiful shine on this kitchen floor.
Your robot again?
Nope, my mop and glow.
Mop and glow.
Mop and glow. There's no quicker, easier way. For regular or no wax floors, Mop and Glow cleans and shines at the same time.
Beautiful. And it was so easy.
Honey, Mop and Glow is still the easy way to a beautiful floor.
You see, Kevin spent a lot more time sleeping on a 747 than he did in our own bedroom. Geraldine said that a good politician was born on the road. So I was just supposed to be a good little wife, grin and bear it.
How did you meet Logan?
Oh, it really wasn't important. I mean, I met him on one night, went out with him on another night. Didn't mean anything. I just didn't give a damn what I did, just so long as I didn't have to do it alone.
That's when you became pregnant with Jamie.
When I found that I couldn't hide it anymore, I decided I was going to tell Kevin that it was his baby. And then I found out that Kevin was sterile.
Raven.
No. I want to finish. When Kevin found out, he went wild. And he got smashed one night and started chasing me in a car. And the car crashed. And Kevin Jameson was killed. And Geraldine told me that she would never forgive me. But she did anyway, I guess. So now you know. You feel better? Now that you know what a bad person I was?
Honey. We've all done things that we're not terribly proud of, honey. And whatever you did for whatever reasons, that was in the past. You're not bad. It's not like you're a bad person.
Oh, no. I'll always be bad. It's in the blood.
Well, Derek's been waiting quite a while now.
Oh, no, Miles. Miles, please wait. Don't tell him yet. Or anyone.
Chris, there's no way of hiding this.
No, there's nothing to hide. I'm gonna be just as good as new in a couple of hours, or a few days at the most.
Chris.
Miles, I'm just not ready for anyone to know. I've never been the object of pity before, and I don't think I'd be very comfortable with it right now. Can you understand that?
Listen to me.
At least please wait until after your specialist examines me.
It might be a couple of days before he comes up with a diagnosis.
Miles, please. Just do it for me. And don't tell anyone.
I'll try to think of something to tell Derek. You just rest.
Thank you.
Tell me about Logan Swift.
Look up the word ego in the dictionary. You'll find his picture. Arrogant, proud. Our marriage was a disaster before we even got started.
That's it?
Believe me, the marriage was a joke. I only started going out with him just for a fling, you know, just to relieve my boredom. How everything turned out the way it did, I'll never know.
Did he love you?
Yes, he did. But you know how he feels about me now. I mean, the fact that you had to be there when Mrs. DeGroot told the story was no accident.
Yeah. She said that she was acting on his orders.
Yeah. Because he was afraid I wouldn't take Jamie back.
If I hadn't been there, what would you have done?
saw Jamie. He was this little bitty baby. He had these big eyes. Oh, he was so sweet.
He's a beautiful boy. He should be. He's got a beautiful mom.
Yeah. Well, he is my kid. I guess we can let him stay. But that Mrs. DeGroot I don't know about.
Yeah, well, who knows? You may need her help. I mean, you don't have much experience in this sort of thing.
Hey, I'm his mother. I don't need any experience. And if that Mrs. DeGroot doesn't watch it, she's gonna get buried underneath the gazebo.
Miles, how is she?
Well, I'm afraid she's still pretty confused and disoriented. What happened to her is only registering little bits and pieces.
Now, Derek, please don't worry. After the shock Chris has had, disorientation is the expected response.
It may be a couple of days before she's able to answer any of your questions.
All right. I suppose I can live with that. Can I see her now, though?
No. Well, I mean, she's gone to sleep again, so...
All right, but I want you to call me the minute I can talk to her. The sooner I do, the sooner I can get this guy.
I understand. Look, I give you my word. As soon as she's ready, I'll call you.
All right, I'll be at headquarters if anything comes up. Beth, thank you very much for babysitting with me. It's nice to have a friend when I needed one.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because it isn't as easy fooling another doctor as it is a policeman.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that I don't think you were telling Derek the whole story. I think there's something else. I think you've hidden something.
Look, if you don't mind, I'd rather not be cross-examined now. I'm a little bit too tired.
You're Joe the plumber?
Yeah, short for Joanne.
Can you save my sink?
Saved. Now this.
Last night's dinner.
And germs. You need Comet, the 2-in-1 cleanser. Only Comet's got chlorinol for 2 kinds of clean. Comet cuts through tough, greasy food stains better than other leading cleansers. Easy. Plus, only Comet says it disinfects.
Where did you learn that?
My Aunt Josephine.
To wipe out stains and kill household germs, get Comet.
The 2-in-1 cleanser.
Look who's coming.
It's the big cheese. Hail to the Cheesums, the big cheese of potato chips. Here come the Cheesums, the big cheese is here.
New Pringles Cheesums. With so much cheese flavor and tangy spices, they taste cheesier than the leading national cheese chip.
Oh, but it's the big cheese.
Put out your hand and lick your lips for the big cheese taste of potato chips. Hail to the Cheesums, the big cheese is here.
You can pick up any soap, but can any soap pick you up?
Coast is a kick. Oh, that sense. Coast is a kick. Invigorating, exciting, elating, feeling of clean.
My eyes have been opened.
Coast is a kick. Coast is a kick.
Oh, yeah!
Wow!
Yeah!
Coast is a kick.
How you feeling?
Well, still in the dark, Doctor.
I just spoke to Gene Rollins. He's one of the best eye specialists in the country. He's going to be in to see you first thing in the morning.
Thanks, but all this fuss really isn't necessary. You know, I feel stronger already. I feel my strength returning every minute.
Really? That must be the hospital food.
Yeah. Speaking of which, where's my dessert? Can I use my hands?
I'm sorry. Yes,
Touch
it's a
method's
brownie.
kind of messy.
A brownie for you.
Thanks.
Any improvement in your eyesight?
Well, I'm not ready for the pistol range yet, if that's what you mean. But I'm sure my sight will return. In fact, I know it. By the way, I did a little exploring while you were gone.
Really? Well, that sounds encouraging.
Yeah, nice room, even though it is decorated in basic black.
I'll have the designer come in tomorrow.
What are those two It's 2 boxes and that fuzzy thing on my table.
The fuzzy thing's a Christmas tree.
Christmas. Oh, God, I forgot all about that. Oh, Matt's presents. I had them wrapped in a blanket in the hall closet.
It's all right. Derek found them. He had them sent to your folks in Pennsylvania.
Oh, thank God for something. Well, at least Matthew had a good Christmas then.
His mother wasn't forgotten either.
What do you mean?
Well, the 2 packages you talked about are Christmas presents. One for me and one from Derek.
Oh, Miles, I didn't even have a chance to pick out something for you.
Oh, listen, there'll be plenty of Christmases for that.
May I open them?
Sure. Here.
Is this one yours?
No, it's from Derek.
I'd rather open yours first. Ooh, it feels cool against my fingers. Oh, it's a necklace. Silver?
No, that's gold.
Oh, Miles, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Here, help me put it on.
Lean forward.
Oh, it's beautiful. I don't even have to see it to know. Shall I open the other one?
Sure.
Oh, no.
I don't believe it.
So, Mrs. DeGroot, can I get you anything? Are you comfortable? Some tea or?
No, no, thank you very much. I'm quite comfortable.
Hi. How you doing? You like your books?
They're okay.
Yeah. What about your toy?
Where's my dad?
He's gonna be back real soon.
Soon? My goodness. It could be weeks.
Mrs. DeGroot.
I don't believe in sugarcoating anything. The concept of the word soon is an abstract one, especially to a 4-year-old, but then I couldn't expect you to know much about 4-year-olds, now could I?
Mrs. DeGroot.
Yeah?
This is Mrs. Whitney's home. It's not Mr. Swift's. She can say precisely what she wants to say, precisely how she wants to say it.
Yes, of course. Forgive me, I'm sorry.
So, Jamie, would you like me to read to you?
Yes, but who are you?
Is your cold medicine complete?
Guess not. I took my regular cold medicine, but my head still aches, and I'm still coughing.
Next time, try Cotylenol. It's complete cold medicine with a decongestant for stuffy heads, an antihistamine for runny noses, a cough suppressant, and a pain reliever.
Cotylenol is complete. It relieved my runny nose, stuffy head, even my headache and cough.
Cotylenol, complete cold medicine to relieve your complete cold.
I have to know and trust the products I bring into my home, and that's especially true of our pain reliever. The pain reliever I give my family is Tylenol. I discovered Tylenol in the hospital after the birth of my second child, and I really liked the way it worked. Turns out Tylenol is the pain reliever hospitals use most, and that's been true for more than 10 years. As a mother, I find that very reassuring.
For relief you can trust Tylenol. Hospitals do. Tylenol, safety sealed for your protection.
On Ryan's Hope.
We've got some news that we want to share with you. Frank and I are going to elope today.
Can Maggie hide her true feelings for Frank? Ryan's Hope, weekdays.
I'm going to do this one.
Come on.
No, I am. Okay, wait. Egberts.
Raven Whitney's tongue twister. Take 15. Come on, come on.
Egberts, elephants, eaten 8 eggs. Egberts, elephants, eaten 8 eggs.
Well, faster.
Egberts, elephants, eaten 8 eggs. Egberts, elephants, eaten 8 eggs.
But you can do the next one.
I know that look. I know that look. Where do I know that look?
I've seen it too. In your eyes.
What's the next one?
She sells by the seashore.
Seashells, what?
No. She sells by the seashore.
Seashells, She sells seashells by the seashore. Seashells by the seashore. She sells. Why am I doing this? She sells seashells. What is it?
She sells by the seashore.
Seashells. She sells.
She sells
Seashells.
by the seashore.
I'm Roger
You thought Lipton cup of soup just made soup? Well, watch what this cream of chicken can do. Stir it into mashed potatoes, and you get delicious flavored potatoes. Beat it with 2 eggs and a little milk for an easy omelet. Or make instant chicken gravy. Cooking with cup of soup means no chopping or measuring, because cup of soup's perfectly blended seasonings are all ready. Their recipe's on the box. More inside. And you thought cup of soup just made soup.
When you're away at college, your folks tell you to call home as often as you can. They want to hear everything. Then you hear about the big phone bills. Tell them to switch to Sprint. You know why? Sprint has these new volume discounts. You make more than $25 worth of calls a month, your savings get bigger. And that's just the beginning. Then you can call your folks and tell them absolutely everything. Well, not everything. Call Sprint. Find out about it.
Face it, you've got friends all over the place. And a big phone bill is the price of friendship? No, I doubt it. Now, if you switch to Sprint, you're really going to save your little heart out. Because now, Sprint's got something called volume discounts. You go over $25 a month and the savings go up. And that's only the beginning. See, with Sprint, you can't have too many friends. Call Sprint. Find out about it.
You have to go a long way to find someone who has tasted more egg rolls than I have, all the way to China. These are Chungking egg rolls. Observe wise man enjoying one. Very tasty, delicious, stuffed full of oriental filling. Scrumptious. Chungking is expert at making egg rolls. I am expert at eating them.
If you know Chinese food, you'll love Chungking.